Trot, trot, right away. Down, 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 big trot. Lope again. Go on. There you go. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Good job. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Say, you've got to get out from under me. You've got to go somewhere. Racehorse, racehorse, Kentucky Derby. There you go. Now sit back and relax a little bit. Good. Trot. Trot. Get him together. We're going to stir him up a little bit. Walk, pet on him. You're doing a great job. What we have to do is, on a horse like him, if you're not really, really consistent in your leg and your seat, there's too much flopping going around with your legs. Your leg is coming on and off when you're loping. He says, do I go? Do I stop? Do I go? When you're in a connected face, when you're loping the horse, the leg has to stay committed to them all the time. They don't lope because of our seat bone. They can't. Your leg has to stay committed, and your leg can't be bumping as you're trying to create. The inside leg is a pinch, is a bend. I can't be bumping to keep my horse going. If he's not that soft, if he doesn't want to keep going, you have to stab him hard, get what you want, and put your leg back on. When you squeeze him to keep him loping with the correct bend, he's supposed to continue on. You kick him and then squeeze to see if he'll go. If he breaks down into a trot, you say, well, you didn't respect me. I'm going to kick you again. You set him back up. It's not bump, 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 bump to keep a horse going. It has to be a squeeze in collection. He won't even let you do no more than you're loping. It should be the outside leg of your seat bone. You shouldn't have to use your inside lope and inside. Let's change directions. Start trotting first. Frame him up, frame him up, frame him up. Vertical nose. He wants you to let go. You're going to say, I'm not letting go anymore. I only let go once you do something right. I'll let you go and reward you at the walk and trot, but I won't let you go in the lope to make you lope. Change directions. Go to F or somewhere and come across the center. Turn right. Go to R. Lift your left rein. Big trot. We're not going to lope. We're going to say, he wants you to lope in the left lead. We're just going to get him off your leg in the trot. Big trot. Big trot. Big trot. More trot. Squeeze with your feet. Don't. Once you kick, squeeze. See him suck back? Why is he sucking back? Stab him with both feet. Draw some blood. Now squeeze him again. Squeeze. Left, right, left, right. This is why it's no fun to ride a horse because it's rough, but that's the only way you're going to get him forward. Squeeze with your feet. Stab with your feet. There. Now, quit squeezing. Quit squeezing. Quit squeezing. Don't let his face go. You've let his face go to go fast. Don't let his face go. Vertical nose. Why he's getting rough in the bounce? Because he's hollowed his back. You have to keep his nose vertical. Vertical. Connection on the front end. Soften your leg now. More connection with your hand. More connection with your hand. More connection with your hand. You're bumping with your feet again. You're slapping him in the sides with your feet. Squeeze. Squeeze. Kick him with both feet. Now, squeeze. Now quit squeezing. And he should slow down. If you have there, vertical nose. Vertical nose. He's not vertical. Put more pressure in his mouth. Not bend. Not bend. Straight up and down nose. He's already got the bend. Both reins come straight back now. Both reins. Forget that. Shorten both reins. Shorten both reins. Not up. Don't bring your hands up. We're not worried about that right now. I'm trying to get him to get off your leg. Don't care where his head goes. Now squeeze with your feet. Squeeze. Is he going? Kick him. Kick him. Now, squeeze. Quit squeezing. He should slow down. Squeeze. He doesn't go, kick him. Take your leg off. Put your leg back on. He should lengthen his stride when you do that without letting go of his face. Don't let go of his face. He has to understand there's still more left in. You don't have the door closed so much that he needs to do, that he can't go forward. He has to understand he can go forward. He thinks he can't. It's not really that. He's refusing to go forward. He's trying to stay behind your leg instead of in front of your leg. A horse has to stay in front of your leg. And slow him down more. Now, slow him down to trotting in place. You're going to have to squeeze. You're not going to kick. Hold harder with your hands. Harder. Harder. Hold. Squeeze. Good. Hold. Squeeze. Hold. Squeeze. Hold. Squeeze. Now, send him forward with a harder squeeze. Soften your hands just a little bit. Now, not that much. Don't soften that much. You don't let go. You just soften. Squeeze. Stab him. Both feet. Stab him. Stab him. Say, give me some lengthening. Squeeze. Now get a consistent squeeze on him. There. Squeeze. Good. Walk. Take your leg off, walk. Don't let go of his face to walk. You're letting go too much of everything, Brenda. You're letting go of their face. When you're in a position, you forgot the frame. He's already framed up. You're forcing him into that frame. When you walk, all you have to do is take your leg off, and they're going to walk instantly. You don't have to let go of their face. You don't let go of their face to go forward. You don't let go of their face to walk. It's not about relaxation. It's about coming to walk. And squeeze to a trot. Squeeze. Kick. Kick. Send him forward. Send him forward. Good. Go into your trotting in place. Just trot in place. Pull back until he trots in place. Keep him trotting. Keep him trotting. Now what's really important that your leg stays underneath his belly. You can't come up there. You can't come up on the side of a horse's rib. He's got to lift his back to bring his back feet forward. If your knee bends or your toe goes down, your heel comes up and the spur comes right up in the middle of the belly, and he says, I don't have a clue what that means. It has to stay underneath his belly. Even if we're short-legged, we have to keep our leg. I don't care about a heel being down, but it at least has to be level. Just like you got it now. Your left leg before was up in the middle of his rib. Now it's under his belly. Good. Now walk. Don't release his face. Just release your leg. Good. That's how you walk a horse. You just said, I'm done driving you forward. I'm going to release my legs. You're going to walk. If I squeeze you again, I'm not going to let go of my hand. I'm going to squeeze you again, and you're going to go back into the trot. Now squeeze. If he doesn't trot because of the squeeze, kick him as hard as you can. Kick him again until he trots. There. Now squeeze. If you don't create a horse softness, this isn't what we do on a 2-year-old. This is the horse that's old and can do it. This is what you're trying to get to. Now, softly lift your hands. Don't give it forward. Just lift your hands. Lift both hands. Lift both hands. There. There. And walk. Just take your leg off. Keep your hands there. Keep your hands there. There. You don't have to give him back because that's what he wants to do. He wants to follow his forehand. Squeeze again. Trot. Too much bend. He's looking way too far to the left. He doesn't need to look that far to the left. There. He's blowing out through his right shoulder too much. He can't stay collected like we're trying to get him to with too much bend. With too much bend, he's going to lose his left rear foot more than his outside foot. So we take some of that bend out of them. You still got to look softly to the left. This is a 20-meter circle. It doesn't take much bend to the left. Lower your left hand a little bit because you're transferring too much to you. This is what we talked about there. You're tilting him to the right too much, so just lower a little bit. You have to feel what your horse is doing. If he's leaning to the left, you lift your inside rein a little bit. If we're not trying to transfer him to the right, we're just trying to say get even with your shoulders. Change directions across the center of your circle. Let him turn left at S.